ATR indicator is the best tool which you can use in trading on all markets. In this lesson, I will show you how I use it on different markets and how you can benefit from it. That's why it is a good reason to smash like button for YouTube algorithm, because when you do it, YouTube promotes this lesson to more people. Also, if you use this indicator before, write into a chat. What we will do today, our lesson plan. I will tell you what is ATR, how you can use it, reasons why I use it, how you can benefit from it, markets on which you can trade with ATR indicator, example and conclusion. I promise you, my friend, it will be useful for you and you will be able to benefit from it. That's why let's do it together. Few words about me. Top Trading You offer. I use strategy which based on ATR and key levels. That's why I know a lot about it. On my Trading You page, you can see a lot of ideas which I use it. This strategy, I took many ideas, many information, many courses I came through to understand how it works really, and that's why I want to share it with you, because many people have problems with when you trade and when you use different indicators and you don't know a foundation of these indicators and you don't know even where you are, because we are retail traders and we need to understand at what places we can trade. That's why. Let's start from first part. What is ATR? ATR, it is average daily move of some instruments. Mostly I use ATR per day on daily candle because it showed me average volatility. And how we calculate it? You do very simple, very simple. We have a daily candle, high, yes, we use high of a tail and low of a tail, and here is our ATR. It is our ATR, how many pips? I will show you examples. And what we do, I calculate it for 5 or 10 days. Like I take 10 candles and I calculate average. Example, like we have 70 pips per day, 90 pips per day, 100 pips per day, like 85 pips per day. I add all of them and split on number of days which I use. And that shows to me average move per day, volatility. Without, as you can see here, don't use paranormal candles, double, which bigger, because they are not often, because in 80% cases, price will move per day nearly 90 to 110% of ATR per day. It is average, it's normal average. Only in less than 10% cases, nearly 10% cases, price will move per day 150% of ATR, 200% ATR. Nearly these numbers, and only less than 5% cases price will move per day to double further ATR, like 200-300%. What does it mean 300-200%? Example, Euro USD moves per day 100 pips. There would be only very not often days where Euro USD will move per day 200 pips, and there would be really less days, like 5% per year, when price will move per day 300 pips, something like that. It's triple ATR. It's just an example. It's an example. That's why, let's go. How can you, reasons why I use it? It shows to me volatility, because many of you, when you open a position, you don't know what's going on. For example, you want to open buy position and you don't pay attention. Did price move per day already 1 ATR? I remember on Trading You, when I published an ideas, for example, guys, gold will stop the huge possibility at this moment because we have a key level. By the way, how to build powerful key levels together with ATR, it's a strategy which I use. You will find a lesson below this video. Watch it because it will be useful for you. And about ATR, when you see that price moved up like 150% of ATR and you have a key level, huge possibility there would be a stop or a pullback, because levels, it's a places where could be a lot of stop losses, and you need to remember always that price is going to balance. When price moves a lot, more than 150%, it is huge disbalance, and those people who hold positions, they would close, and at levels there could be a lot of energy volume, and it will help you avoid many trades, because when you open a chart, you see price rose up 150% of ATR and you want to open buy. No, you don't do it, because with huge possibilities there would be a pullback. That's the reason why I use it. Also, it helped me to set stop losses. When I trade breakout strategy, I set stop losses. I will show example. I allow one strategy which based on it also will show example and help trade less and avoid some traps. It's the same. How you can benefit using ATR? You will trade less, because when you will pay attention to it, you will trade less. We'll know one additional approach how to set stop losses, and we'll use one of my favorite strategies. Let's go. Markets on which you can trade it. I will show you examples. First, I will show my trades, and after that, I will show different trades, pictures from a chart. You can use it everywhere. Trade Forex, crypto, stocks, doesn't matter, everywhere. My students use it everywhere. My teacher use it everywhere. All people, like I have friends who trade stocks, crypto, also they use ATR and use it because we are retailers, and you need to remember that like we don't have a lot of tools which can help us trade better, because most of retail traders use that MACD, all that stuff, but what's the foundation of it? Silver. Example for you, that day. Let's open a chart. As you can see, price rose at that day. It is 1 hour chart, as you can see, 60 minutes. As you can see, powerful key level, mirror level. Price rose up, double ATR here. It was 200% of ATR, 200%. And after that, as you can see, price bounced back dramatically fast. Why? Because many people who hold position here, they understand that market is too hard and it's important to close. And a lot of volume, stop losses, all that stuff together generate these moves. That's why it's important, because if you would open buy here, without like with stop loss, okay, we have powerful uptrend. Yes, after that price rose up even above it, but this pullback to nearly 22 would hit a lot of stop losses. And it's so sad if it's your stop loss, because you don't know will it finish here or it would drop even follow. And as you can see, risk reward in this case is 13, 1 to 13. Another example of ATR. Take a look on this picture, which I also trade. As you can see, USD Singaporean. Silver, as you can see, example on commodity, another example on silver. Take a look here. As you can see, we have key level and price in one day, this one day, rose up to this key level from opening to mirror level. It was 170% of ATR. And as you can see, and after that, like a seal, price cannot move from it. That's example of beauty of ATR. When you watch it, you understand that places, the important places, if price moved up 1 ATR, that would be places where you don't need to trade. That's all. Like you need to trade, but you can't open buy here because price rose up on ATR even more. Another example for you of a trade which I did. By the way, that's example for you of a strategy. It is a real my trades, as you can see. I will show you this example here. Maybe it will be even better. Example of this trade, which maybe it is my, I love this trade. Take a look, gold, paranormal candle. We build level by this paranormal bar. And as you can see, price hits this level with 890 pips. Just imagine, for gold, 890 pips. Today, at this moment, average daily move on gold, if you would take a look here, you would see 268 pips. It is in many times bigger, And as you can see, price approached to this level and boom! That's the beauty of ATR. When you use it together with some tools, for example, with key levels. By the way, about key levels, how to build, once more remind you. Below this video, you'll find a link, open and learn how to build the most powerful lesson. Also, I have a free course, how to build your step-by-step strategy. Below this, or maybe there would be a link here. Open it and sign up, because it will help you to connect the dots together. And as you can see, price moved more than 1 ATR, and after that, boom! That's a reason why I use it, because together with powerful key levels, you can benefit a lot from it, because it shows to you a borders of volatility. And if you understand that market and everything in this universe always going to balance, and when price moved far more than 1 ATR, there would be a pullback. It's like in physics, there would be when you press something, there would be a force which works against you, against that pressure. The same here. How it works, the main logic, because many people who open sell here, who open sell here. They would see powerful level and they would understand that it's better to quit, it's better to close their sell and take the profit. And when they close their profit, it's just boom, pull back. That's how it works. And that's how you can use it. Also, as you can see, you can have such ATR indicator in MT4. By the way, I create this ATR indicator for MT4. If you want to purchase it, below this video, you'll find a link. Write to my team and write, hi, where I can buy this ATR indicator. We don't sell it for big price. It's like few hundred USD. But believe me, when you will use it, it will help you to benefit a lot because you will understand borders. You will understand borders of volatility. And example for you, another example of trades which I did based on ATR indicator, as you can see here. Another example, Canadian, USD Canadian. At that day, I remember when price rose up from this point to this point, as you can see, price rose up 136.14, 39, 32, 92, or like nearly 170 pips price rose up. With ATR at that time was 94. It is nearly double ATR and false breakout of powerful key level, and after that price did this pullback. Risk reward here were 1 to 7. That's a beauty. That's why you should use it. Another example with oil. I remember 300 pips ATR, as you can see, 300 pips here. And take a look from this point, price rose up 600. Double ATR. And yes, first approach and false breakout and pull back for 200, 300 pips. It's a lot. It's enough for you to make money. It's enough to take your risk reward 1 to 5. Enough. That's why use it. Use ATR indicator. And I remember the example of, yes, maybe this one, it is the best example. I remember it. It is example with Australia and New Zealand. Key level, low of 2015. As you can see here, price hit this level with ATR nearly 300%. And after that, boom, skyrocket in 2 hours. Yeah, second part of position hit break even, but as you can see, first part of position and boom. That's how you can use it. Really recommend you. That's why, once more, about ATR indicator, what you need to know additional. My friends, use it on all markets. I create also ATR indicator for TradingView. If some of you interested in, as you can see here, we have 3 numbers. First number, it is current ATR. As you can see, ATR 147 pips. What does it mean? Price moves per day in average 147 pips. Today, price dropped down 118 pips. And percent of the ATR, 90%. That means possibility that price would drop far more, very low. Like when there would be 1 ATR possibility that price would continue down drop today, I mean today, would be nearly 20%. That's why it is not wise to open entry. If price would make like false breakout here, it would be wise. That's why you use it, my dear. And conclusion, my friends, at this moment, write into a chat in comments below this. Did you use this indicator before? Maybe you have some questions, suggestions. Also, smash like button and subscribe on our YouTube channel because you will benefit, you will get all our lessons, all our updates about these tools and different indicators which we use. And let's do some examples for you. Why you should use it, and examples with stop losses, how you can use stop losses, and all different stuff. What also important with ATR indicator? When you watch it, you understand that in some cases, when you open a position, you need to know that, for example, when you trade breakout strategy, for you it's easy, really easy to understand in what cases to set stop losses, because when I use ATR indicator, I have a rule 20% of when I trade breakout, I set in stop loss. For example, like we have this candle, as you can see, and my stop loss would be 20%. And take a look again, beauty of ATR, as you can see, price 2 days in a row approach to this key level and bounce it back, because it was nearly, as you can see on these candles, this candle maybe were on 150% more bigger than this one. Even this example of beauty of ATR, British Pound, Japanese Yen, I remember this situation. I were at the chart at that time. Take a look on this border of the range. prices were inside of this range for many days. And as we know, when price approach to key level, breakout of this can create a powerful move. But today it didn't happen. Why? Because price approach to key level with more than one ATR. I remember percent of ATR in that time were nearly 110% or 105%. But still, just imagine, after such accumulation, as you can see, price came back inside because ATR here were too big, as you can see example. Even here, after such big range accumulation, that's why you should use it. For those of you who will write the best and the most interesting comment on YouTube, I will give this ATR indicator for free as a gift. That's why, my friends, once more, smash like button, share it with your friends, and see you. Bye.